Hi everyone, welcome back to JPWHU TV. My name is John, your host as always, and I hope you're doing well as I always do. Apologies that there's no West Ham intro for this because, to be honest with you guys, I completely forgot to do it. But as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. To the 7 viewers that are currently watching at the moment, Ben, welcome. Sheena, relax. I was talking about when it's actually me, when anything's not working. So, because if it says waiting for JPWHU TV means we haven't gone live yet. So patience, love. But thank you very much for checking. That's great. Ben, welcome. And he said he had listened to the podcast I was on. Thank you very much, Rick. Thank you for joining as always, guys. Now, Ben, I hope you enjoyed the conversation. I hope because there was a bit of audio issue. There's a bit of audio issue in the podcast, so I asked them to readjust that. So hopefully, Ben, who was running the podcast, did, and it's yeah. So straight away we got a dickhead in the chat. Rick, can you get rid of him, please? Thank you, much appreciated, mate. As always, guys, this video is sponsored by the channel sponsor 3retro.com. Please click the link in the description below that will take you directly through to the West Ham section of their website, where you can purchase some really nice retro gear, guys, as you can see from the animation that's up here, along with Admiral and Umbro, Clout and Blue track jackets, polo shirts, sweatshirts, t-shirts, to come check those out. Any purchases made through the link in the description below, the commission that the channel would normally be getting, yes, I know I see you've done it there, Rick. Any commission that the channel would get through the commission for your purchases, I will be donating to the charity below and supporting food banks. So grab yourself a great shirt, including this one, as you can see from the away kits that's up here as well. I purchased those myself, literally a couple of years ago from it. But hang on, what's that? There we go. But yeah, so guys, thank you very, very much for any purchases that you may be making. So as always, let's just jump out of that. Okay, perfect. So guys, thank you, Rick. Yeah, as I said. So let's jump on to the team sheets, which is quite interesting. So we've got in goal, we've got Fabianski, what looks like a back five, so it could be matching Sheffield United's away formation of 3-2-1-2-2, as you can see from the formation there, or 3-3-5-2, depending on your point of view. But we've got Fabianski in goal, Soufal, Dawson, Diop, Creswell, and Johnson in the defensive positions, with Rice and Soucek, Lanzini and Lingard in the midfield, with Bowen up front. On the bench is Martin, Fredericks, Baptiste, Alves, Coventry, Noble, Fornals, Benrahma, and Odebeku. For Sheffield United, they have Ramsdale in goal with a back three of Basham, Egham, and Ampadu. Midfield of Bogle on the right, Stevens on the left, Norwood in the midfield, Lundstrom and Osborne in the midfield positions, with McGoldrick and Sharp up front. On the bench, they have Fondringen, Lowe, Baldock, Burke, Brewster, Jagielka, McBurney, Bryan, and Maguire. So an interesting lineup from both sides, of course, and yeah, it's a very, very interesting side. It's going to be very tactically tax. I can't get my words out, man. I really can't get my words out. The tactics are going to be very, very entertaining tonight. This is going to be an absolutely spot on one. So they've got the guys. Yeah, and they're just bringing up the formations up on the screen as well. Kieran, good evening, mate. Hope you're right. Or good morning for you, I should say, as it's 3 o'clock in the morning. So, cheers, fella. Much appreciated for you to get up early in the morning. So a good blend of youth on the bench. It just shows how bad our spending has been over the last few years at the same point. But very happy for Odebeku to be on the bench. Very happy for Coventry and Baptiste to be on the bench as well. Alvarez as well. Alves, I should say. Fantastic to see the guy that was signed in January being in and around the main team already. So it's going to be as I say, guys, before kickoff happens, which should be any minute now. By all means, please do give your predictions in the chat, of course. And guys, don't be a dick. Don't put up things to say. I mean, if you've got nothing better to do than to troll somebody on YouTube for a live broadcast, you're a knob, quite frankly. So it is Lingard up front, as I predicted. So it's Bowen out on the right, Lanzini out on the left, which I'm a little concerned about because Lanzini can't play well out on the left, but we'll have to see. So the predictions so far, Sheen is saying 2-1, Ben saying 2-0, Rick saying 3-1. Interesting. Yeah, to be honest, as I said with Luke earlier today, I'll take a draw all day long. Genuinely would take a draw all day long, but This is it. This is it. The game looks like the game's about to kick off any second now. So let me just get everything up for you guys. Make sure we're all right. Kieran says we're 1-1 draw. To be honest with you, mate, as long as we don't lose, I'll be happy. Quite frankly. So yeah, it was a bit interesting. I mean, we'll talk about this more on Wednesday, but it was interesting to see that Lingard has verified what we all thought, that he didn't get the chance under under Solskjaer, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, or it's and you can understand it to a degree, but it's ridiculous. Ben, you're absolutely right, mate. There was a lot of tough league games coming up, definitely, as it is on Sunday as well. And I've been invited onto a Spurs podcast to do Spurs YouTube channel, I should say, do their preview for our game. So that'd be the game between the two of us. So that'd be quite interesting. Me talking to Spurs fans. And Ben, if you please do let me know what you thought of the podcast, because the timing of audio was a little bit all over. It was a little bit skew. But let me know what you thought on it. Nonetheless, they're good guys. They're nice blokes. So just waiting for the kickoff now. So taking the knee. Not really happy with Lingard doing the Black Panther hand signal, because it's a terrorist movement from the 60s. Full start. There you go. So yeah, a little bit of a cheeky one there, but never mind. All right, so let's have a look. So straight into Sheffield United's defence. As always, Rice is on the ball in the midfield, and a free kick to Sheffield United already for a foul on McGoldrick from Dawson. I'm not really sure he was doing that, but why he was doing that, guys. But cheers. It's not really a foul itself. It's not intended by Dawson. He's putting his arms up straight away, saying, not intended. But we are with that. So nice to see I'm more on the ball on the clock than these guys are on BT. That's for sure. As usual, it's a free kick taken on the halfway line, and Soufal lets it run out for a goal kick. So a goal kick within a minute of the game for West Ham. So yeah, gonna be an interesting one. So there's 11 people watching, and we've only had 4 score predictions so far. So let us know what you're thinking, guys. For those, you don't have to have engaged in the whole conversation if you don't want to, of course. It's your prerogative, and just as I say that, 3 people leave. Ben says audio seemed okay. The music playing throughout was a bit distracting. Good all-round chat. Yeah, I must admit it is a bit hipster backing track on that, but they're good guys. And I was using this microphone more closer up, but I don't like having mics in. I don't like having mics in video frame, which is why it's up here rather than down here where it was beforehand. Because I tried it and it was taking up way too much space on camera. I know you most of you guys are going to be watching the telly as I am while we're talking about it, so you're not really going to be focusing on me. That's fine. Haven't got an issue with that. I'm happy with you guys to chat with each other as we're talking about the game, as well as chat with me. But nice clearance from Ben Johnson there. But at the same point, it's just a foible of mine. I don't like seeing cameras at all. That's right. I don't like seeing microphones on cameras at all. I've never have done, and I never will do. Where are we? So we got Dawson over to Soufal. So it was Souček to Soufal, I should say. Now Creswell, long ball, trying to find Bowen, which he does. I'll have to hang on, guys. Let me change the colours of Sheffield United to match the colours that's on screen at the minute. Where are we? Get this down to. I don't think this does pink, actually. To be honest with you, I don't think it does. Get to a pink. No, we can't really get. There's no pink on this, so cancel that. Leave it as is. Hey, why has it changed that? Ah, bloody thing. So talk amongst yourselves, guys, for a little bit. Sorry, I need to sort this out. What happens? Oh, what's going on here? Lingard fouled, massively fouled, and we've got a free kick. Good. What do you reckon, guys? Chance of a penalty today? Huh? Nice movement, Bowen, on that. Very nice movement. Update. Well, come on. Yeah. Background. Guys, there's always something in there. There's always something I need to sort out when we're live. Every single time. Hopefully the new update is going to be more entertaining. So Creswell looks like no, Rice take the free kick. Not bad. Oh, good save. Good save. That looks like a bit of a foul going on there as well, for that matter. Are we getting a penalty? Yeah. Looks possibly. There's a foul in the attack. Yeah. Seeing the replay of it now. Foul in the attack. They'll keep it as that. That'll do. What's happening? Because as we all know, we haven't had a penalty yet this season. What's the decision, ref? What's going on? Come on, he could have made the decision by now, surely. Don't have to double check it. It's a clear fucking foul. Come on. Already, we're talking points already. What's going on? Oh, come on, that'd be a bit piss poor if they're checking for an offside on that. No, he's onside, completely onside. Exactly, Rick. That's onside. Yep, you can see from that angle he's onside. He's onside. Well, actually, it goes back to what I was saying with these guys on saying what I was saying with these guys all day long about the stitch. Ben, as you'll back me up on this, and we're talking about the stitching of offside. Looks like it's going to go down to that route once again. So already got 2 minutes of added time already as it is. It's deemed as offside. That is unreal. Well, yeah. But at the same point, the rule there is the Sheffield United player. Sheffield United player kicked the ball. Bringing Dawson onside. It's a foul. It's a penalty. That's unless I'm looking at the replay wrong of that. Just as you see it, you see the player who fouled Dawson get some contact on the ball, bringing Dawson into play. So second phase rule. Fuck's sake, Rick. If I'm wrong, let us know. Let me know. But that's how it looks to me. It looks like second phase to me. It genuinely does. Right, so throw into Sheffield United. Right, so Sheffield United are in possession now as it stands at the minute. Magoldic not really sure what he's doing, and Fabianski grabs it. Kieran, I think he was. No, I think more or less he probably was going to take it. But it looks like he was talking to the ref at holding the ball because he's captain. But yes, it's more than likely was going to take the penalty. So, Kabir, welcome, mate. So Lanzini on the ball now. Bit of a foul, ref. Here we go. Yeah, we got free kick now. You happy to do that there, aren't you, you twat? Honestly. It's unreal. It's unreal. And this again is what I'm saying about the letdown of VAR. The people that are using it. The people that are using it. Unreal. Absolutely unreal. Well, I don't know. Just showing the replay of McGoldrick's attempt then, but I don't know what he was playing at. Really don't know what he was playing at there. So Souček on the prowl now, passing to Lanzini just before the halfway line. Should be passing it to Soufal. He does. Brings it round. Comes into the not the best of ideas. Not the best of ideas from Soufal there, unfortunately. And now Osman's on the attack now for Sheffield United. Dawson, not exactly sure why he's not closing him down a little bit closer than that. To be fair, should be. That's the reason why. But well read by Diop and put out for a corner by Soufal. Very good play. Just Dawson a little bit standoffish for some reason. I'm not sure why. Not sure why. But yeah, it's not right. It's just Premier League, man. Tell you. So here we go with the corner. Director of football. Here we go. Corner taken. I think that's is that a goal kick? Couldn't really see. No, it looks like it's gonna be a corner again. You can see. Actually, have a look at this. Right, this is a better angle to see what's going on. Yeah, it is. It is. It's a corner. Ninja Gaming, welcome. Thank you very much for your subscription. The more the merrier, as always. I'm guessing you subscribed before we went live. The counter hasn't changed. Right, so Lingard chasing down on the left hand side, keeping the ball very well. Nice run from him. Moving through, perfect ball to Lanzini, who stutters, and but great recovery from Diop there. Get the ball back. Soufal with the corner ball in, but no, nothing really going. What? Ninja, show some respect, mate. Stop dicking about. Johnson. I mean, that pace from Lingard was unreal. Ball in from Johnson, but an easy. Oh no, it should have been an easy clearance. Come on, Ninja. Who you supporting? West Ham or Sheffield United, or you were neutral for either? Ninja, you're a great YouTuber. My what? Oh, you mean you are, not your. But yeah, well, I'm a content creator, not a YouTuber. But thank you that I ain't that savage. Dawson, still Dawson. Long ball, not really sure what. It's the Allardyce. Gary, hello mate. Hope you're doing all right. It's the Allardyce hoof it long and hope for the best. Just seeing the replay of the free kick. Yeah, it's showing its second phase. It's showing second phase for me. It is generally showing a second phase, but anyway, no, I don't want to keep harping on about that because we've got a lot more football time to watch. We've got at least 77 odd minutes still to go, so I'm not going to keep harping on about it. But it looks second phase to me. But Ninja says he's a Man City supporter, but I give respect to West Ham and really want them to be a big club and overtake Liverpool. Well, this is the thing I was saying about on the Kickabout podcast, mate. To be honest with you, I want us to go from the big small club that we are to the small big club. Oh, nice. Oh, nobody there for the recovery. as usual, which is what happens when you don't play with a striker. You don't have that out and out gut instinct for someone to pounce on the rebound, as we used to have with Carroll, as we used to have with Carlton Cole. And Allaire, to a degree, he used to try and bounce on the rebounds. Fair enough, he didn't really do much with it, but he was still there. He's still there for it. But yeah, it's guys, just for security reasons more than security reasons, for broadcasting reasons more than anything else. So you guys get any buffering? Because I'm getting a yellow warning sign saying that you guys might be getting buffering. So I just want to make sure. I can't see anything from what I'm seeing, but I just want to make, as I say, just want to make sure what the dealio is. Ninja says Antonio unlucky that he's injured. It's also it's the usual West Ham, mate. It's the usual West Ham, unfortunately. Sheena, thank you very much. Thanks for confirming. And Ninja, thank you for confirming as well. As I say, I'm literally getting a warning sign, but if you guys aren't getting it, then because you normally let me know what's going on anyway, but for my peace of mind more than anything else. Oh yeah. Right, so we've not got much going on here. Bit of to and fro between the two teams. Formation for formation. Style football, I guess. So was that McBurney on the run there, was it? Oh, can't really see because the Mark, good evening, mate. Hope you're alright. 6:15 is evening, fella. But no, it was Basham on the curve there. Just got the free kick. Mark, hope you're okay, mate. Ain't seen you for a little while. Hope you're keeping okay. I know you were here for the last watch long, but you weren't here for the midweek chat. But I hope you're keeping all right, mate. So Egan passes it to Basham, I think it is, over to Norwood, who passes it back to goal. A long ball from the goalkeeper, Ramsdale. We foul with a header. It goes out for a throw in to West Ham. Looks like Sufal's going to take. You take it. Over to Diop. Ball back to Fabianski. Looks like Sheffield United are looking for a draw at half time because nothing's going on there. Mark said he's doing fine. I'm glad you are, mate. Yes, I am to a degree. It's been a very, very stressful weekend. But I'm good. Diop to Sufal just about gets it and it goes out for a West Ham throw-in. The West Ham throw-in. It came off, who was it? It came off Stevens. It's a West Ham throw-in, ref. Come on. Yeah, it is. Here we go. So, Ninja asks, what are your thoughts on the Fulham game? Do you think we should have got away with all 3 points? Not, to be honest with you, mate, no. Fulham were the better side that day. You know, as I said in the preview, we were very lucky against Fulham at home to get all 3 points, and we were lucky to get a point against Fulham. So 4 points from them in a season is not bad. I'm happy with that. But at the same time, not at the same time, we weren't good enough. We genuinely weren't good enough, and it would have been fair play to Fulham if they got a result out of that, because they were absolutely they were just it was part of them. You know, it was how they were playing. Rice over to Diop. Gary, you're absolutely right, mate. We do need some Lanzini magic because he's been off the boil so far. Sufal, but it's only early days. Dawson. Creswell with the long ball. Trying to find Lingard. He does, but it goes straight to the goalie. Tony, good evening, mate. Hope you're alright. Hope you're feeling better, mate. Ninja says, Sochi got a red card. Do you think that was unfair? It was completely unfair, which is why it was rescinded. And Rick and I had quite an entertaining conversation over on the Facebook page, if you want to go check that out after the game. Links are in the description to all the social media sites, by the way, guys. But 14 viewers. Thank you very much, guys. Hope you're all enjoying it. Let's get some conversation going. But yeah, it was harsh. It was completely unfair in any shape or form. Even we had seen after the game that Socek had stated on his Instagram account that he spoke to Dozy Bollock, and he's that I can never remember his name properly. Mitrovic had a conversation with him, and he said it wasn't the right thing. So where's the retrospective action on Mitrovic for diving? Still gone without a penalty. Tony, have you been watching the game completely, or have you only literally just got in? Because if you've been watching it from the kick-off, let us know what you thought about that foul on Dawson that ended up apparently for the corner being offside. Let us know, because personally, I think it's second phase, and it's a penalty. But see what you say. So Soufal with the throw in. Lanzini, Diop. Soufal goes out for a West Ham throw in. Yeah, Gary, it was, but I'm saying second phase because you can see the player that fouls Dawson gets a touch on the ball, bringing him in, making him active. So header back from Dawson, which is fantastic. There's really good thinking from him on that one. Rice, Diop should be passing it to Soufal. He does. Marky is injured. He's not on the bench, mate, at all. He is injured. He's not fit enough yet. He unfortunately he failed a late fitness test, which I kind of thought. To be honest with you, I genuinely thought about that. It would be the best thing to move. Thank you, Tony. Yeah, just seeing the replay, looking at it, you can say, by the law, Dawson becomes reactive after being in an offside position. Exactly. The player gets a touch on the ball, makes Dawson active, therefore, it's a penalty. Thank you, mate. Gary says it would be just our luck to be the only team not to get a penalty all season. We've been robbed of one tonight, mate. Literally just said it. We've been robbed of one tonight. Thank you to the person that's just subscribed or subscribed within the last couple of minutes. Much appreciated, geezer. Much appreciated. So, and Purdue, if you are a girl of foot, if you are a geezer, in fact, and hopefully, if it's a woman, thank you very much. Darling, love, sweetie, darling, sweetie, darling, sweetie. Was it Abfab? Sweetie, darling, sweetie. McGoldrick. It's Sheffield United have got way too much of this ball so far. Really have. Come on, Lanzini, get the ball. And bloody hell, he's kept the ball as well. Johnson, Rice, Dawson, back to Rice. Dawson, back to Rice. Right, so we've got D up there. I know what you mean, Tony. Absolutely. Doesn't always work. Doesn't always work first time round. But you got a brace in his first game. That's right. No, it's Madger. I'm thinking it's Madger. You've got the Sheffield United free kick now. Not really sure. I think BT going to show a replay of that? No, not at all. Typical. All right, so McGoldrick sitting pretty deep. Lundstrom. Back to Lundstrom from Vogel, I think that was. Not 100% sure. Egan. Ball kick. Stevens is offside by the looks of things. Now that I do agree with. That's one thing I do agree with. Yeah, so Creswell. Tony says Margarine is still young. Just seeing Goldrick made me think of King. Do you know what, McGoldrick I'd take, mate? I'd generally take McGoldrick. I think he's a good player. Luke and I were talking about Mazza on the we're talking about the Three Hammers when he did all the gear, no idea. You know, and we were discussing the fact that because obviously Maggio was breaking through or was in and around the Sunderland first team when they got relegated. So I can understand to a degree why. Hang on a second. Should be finished. Oh, Rice, good clearance over to Lanzini. Ball up to try and find Lingard, I think. Yeah, Lingard's on it. Come back to it in just a second. Lingard. Straight at the goalkeeper and we get a corner, which is good. But yeah, we're saying that maybe because Maggio was in and around the first team when Sunderland got relegated under Moyes, that he knows what his character's like and thinks he's not ready for. He's not the sort of player that West Ham want. And fair play to him. If that's what he genuinely thinks, that's my opinion. That's what I'm inferring from the context of everything. But he scored a brace for Fulham, and they're still looking like they're going to go down. So we'll have to wait and see, of course. You're right, Gary. Ricey does need a goal. Got a corner coming here. Looks like Creswell's going to take it. Header, nice header from Dawson, but unfortunately just a little bit too harsh, shall we say, a little bit too strong. Guys, thank you very much to whoever's liked this video already and this live stream. I think Sheena was one of the first people to like it. Guys, please do hit the like button because the more likes this gets, the more advertising YouTube will do apparently, and then we'll be able to get. So this is 3 of them within the last few seconds. Thank you very much, guys. The 6 likes so far, 15 people, 14 people watching. So come on, guys. Show us some love. Jeremy, good evening. Just back from playing tennis. Looks like every mismatch. You've missed the fact. There's a couple of contentious things going on, mate. Tony says, I can understand that, JP. Watching the Sunderland documentary, Maggio was getting a bit too big for his boots. Then again, this is what I was saying. Was that Maggio was under Moyes before that series was done. So maybe, yeah. You know, maybe Moyes knew the warning signs already. Well, we'll never know. We'll never know unless he publishes his book about his managerial career, which I'm sure he will do at some point. Go on. Pretty sure who this woman is, but she sounds like she's trying to do an East London accent. Really got to make sure that take all these opportunities can't. I've got a funny feeling it's the bird that used to do the halftime show for us, but you never know. Right. So it's nice to see you guys interacting with each other, which is exactly what I want for us to talk. You guys to talk to each other as well as me, and me talking to you. That's exactly what the whole channel's about. All right, so Souček on the ball now. Ball over, trying to find Johnson. He gets there. Good lad. Tricks him a little bit. Brilliant, Creswell. Back to Johnson. Keeping the ball. Very good ball control from Johnson there. Lanzini. Souček back to Lanzini. Lingard. We're waking up. This is we get. That would have been awarded a foul the other way. Tony, shut up. I think Rick's watching on his phone, so I can't really help on that side of things. All right, so McGoldrick on the ball now. Over to Stevens. And put out by Diop for a corner. Mark asks, anyone still in shock that we're a Premier League club with 0 strikers? My local team has 5 or 6. Mate, it's the West Ham way. We've been like that for a while. We didn't have a striker when we had an Outovich up front, remember? We've been that way for a good few years. We have, you know, that's one of the reasons why Allaire came in. And oh, come on, that's a dive. Book him, ref. That's a massive dive. Unbelievable. That is a dive and a half. Yeah, that's a 6.3 on the divers merit. It really is unbelievable that. That was the other way. If that was the other way round, that would be all up in arms with that one. Go. Right. Tony says, Mark, just think we can put ourselves in the same position as Man City. Can't say Jesus is a proper striker. Fair point, actually, Tone. Fair point. But at the same time, they've got what's his name? They've got a few decent strikers there, but Jesus is an attacking midfielder. I've said that for a long, long time. Gary says if that was a foul, he would have got. If that was oh, Bowen's down. Let's have a look at the replay on this. Where are we? Oh come on! Yeah, it does. He can goes into him. It's not chance. It's not intentional, but it is a foul. It's a foul. Welcome, Brain. We've not really. We haven't had really that many decent chances. Jeremy, absolutely Gundogan or Gundung, however you pronounce it. He is a great forward. You're absolutely right there, mate. Absolutely right. So free kick taken by who's going to take it? Creswell. Yeah, Creswell. Again, 2 games in a row, man. He's done some dodgy fucking free kicks, man. That was unbelievable. Excuse me. Dry throat, guys. Before anyone says I've got COVID. Right, so we can see the thank you. You're right, Tony. He is on fire at the minute, mate. He absolutely is. He's a good player. Creswell, Johnson. Unfortunately, yeah. Mark, you're right, mate. It is a poor effort. Absolutely piss poor. It is piss poor. Right, so we got in control. Where's Stevens passing it through. He gets the ball back. Or Osborne, sorry, I should say. And come on, Osborne fucking bloody mounts Diop. What more does he need? Lube, ref. Come on, seriously. Unreal. Unbelievable. It does. He jumps on him. That is. No way. That's play on to West Ham. That generally is, man. That's just he just jumps straight at him to get as the commentators said. The commentators just said he gets him to get the foul, and the ref has fallen for it. This is how shit the referee system is. It's absolutely piss poor. But Osborne's taking the free kick. Funny that, isn't it? Funny that. Dawson with a nice header out. A little bit too much clumpy football from West Ham, but Bowen gets the ball just. Socek to Johnson. You should be passing it out. Johnson, you've taken too long. You've taken too long, mate. Come on, I know you're young, but sort it out. You're right, Gary. He is fucking shit. He's useless. And McGoldrick with a interesting attempt. Sonny says, have you noticed that we have 3 players still in Betty by land at the moment? Socek, Soufal, and Diop. Mate, I wouldn't say they were asleep. I wouldn't say they were asleep. Jean says she thinks it's going to be one-sided again. Agreed. It already is. It already is. We're not awake really. Rice is getting really angry at this. What's going on at the minute? Really getting frustrated. It's not good. It's not. I hate to think what the other channels are saying at the minute, especially Nikki. I really genuinely hate to see what Nikki at West Ham Fan TV is saying at the moment, because I can imagine how angry he's getting, and to a degree, completely rightly so. Completely rightly so. Rick said the referee is a championship referee at best. He just needs to go down there and come back after some more game time. Can't argue with that. Mark says thoughts on Diop getting the nod over Balbuena. I'm a little bit. I can see the thinking about it, to be honest with you, mate. But as I said to Luke earlier, this is Balbuena's game. This is Balbuena's game. But Diop is an understandable one. But I mean, don't get me wrong. The defense is done very well. We've been able to sort the battle as always with it is as it is with Sheffield United is in midfield. Yeah, it was early in the season and it was last season. We got really Stevens, good, really well read by Fabianski there. Rice on the ball now, make a charge. Lanzini back to Rice. So check. Foul Rice. Balbuena's doing great before Dawson nudging out, says Mark Apps. Agreed. Completely agree with you, mate. Completely agree with you. No, Dawson isn't the clean sheet maker that we all thought he was originally. Kabir says Sheffield clearly dominating the open play so far. Agreed, mate. That's what I was saying. It is one-sided. You said about 10, 15 minutes ago that it shouldn't be this way. It really shouldn't be this way. McGoldrick. Osborne. Nice goalkeeping for Fabianski there. He rolls it out to Creswell. Tony says maybe Moyes looking at Sheffield United and giving players a chance, i.e. Diop. Lanzini. Yeah. Brain Tumble says West Ham giving the ball away too often. Agreed. Mostly at the feet of Lanzini as it has been just now. It's a real shame. And you can see. Oh, good goalkeeping from Fabianski then. As the commentator just said, taking no chances and fair play to your son. Fair play. So we've got 10 minutes left, guys. Give me your thoughts of the game so far. I know we're kind of talking about it already, but give me your thoughts on the game. Yeah, let me just move that down a little bit. That's better. Yeah. So another corner for Sheffield United. But give me your thoughts on how the game's been so far, guys. This corner's about to be taken. Ball in and cleared by Stufal. Agree, Tuna. We could do a lot better. I mean, look at this for example, right? This bit here, not enough impact. Ninja, welcome back. Please do share this content, guys. Give us a few more likes. We want 8 likes at the moment. Thank you very much. Let's see if we can get to 10 by half time. Get 2 more people to like, please, guys. Mark says Moyes needs to give them a good boot up the arse at half time. I know you said backside, but I'm just saying exactly what you're thinking, mate. And so, right, so Creswell. Not really sure what the thinking is behind it, and as the result goes back to Dawson, over to Diop. Rice. Come on, support, guys. Think about what you're doing. The Sheffield United throw-in, surely. Oh, it is ours. Okay. Francis Alba, welcome back. Ain't seen you for a while. Whereas attack, we ain't got any, mate, as it stands at the minute. Sheena says son got so upset after the Man U game. Totally understandable. Noble, that was one of the better games Noble's had for a while. Gibbs says, without a number 9 playing, how can you go on the offensive and play attacking football? Well, we've got Lingard, Lanzini, Bowen. You know, enough. It's enough attack. Rick says, game has been okay. If we keep playing like this, I can see it only being a draw, in his opinion. I'll take a draw, to be fair. There's way too much emphasis on finishing 4th today. Absolutely way too much. I said it when I was talking to Luke. He asked me about what do you think about finishing 4th. I said, I don't care. I'm more focused on the game. You know, we've got 14 games more to go. We've got plenty of time to secure ourselves in the top 6 if that's going to happen. way more time. Sheena said he got upset with some of the fans because they blamed Noble for losing. But Sheena, fans have done that for the last 5 or 6 seasons. I know your boy's young, bless him. Lingard, Bowen, 1-on-1. Back to Lingard. Is it going to be a goal? No, it's a foul. That's a penalty. We finally got a penalty, guys. Finally. Second chance. Second corner. Sorry, at the second call, I should say. So this should be interesting. Again, Basham, who fouled Dawson. Did not learn from the first part. Jeremy says, I don't want to sound like the voice of doom and gloom, but the high points of our season are behind us. I doubt it. I seriously doubt it, Jez. I know why you're saying it. I get it. But no. I'd never take a draw versus Little. There was 25 million. That was a long time ago, man. Exactly, Kabir, first penalty of the season. Let's have a look what's going on. So Lingard and Rice talking about it. It's a good thing this wasn't like wasn't like Lampard and Di Canio, wasn't it? Eh? That was one of the funniest conversations about taking a penalty. So let's have a look. Come on, Ricey boy. Let's show your confidence. I did say that he was a penalty taker for me. Let's have a look. Come on, Dex. Can you do it? Come on. Come on. What's going to happen? Come on, Dex. Bottom right, I reckon. Bottom right. Yes! Well, but it was bottom left, but goalkeeper's bottom right. Yes! Dex. Good lad. I told you. We were I can't remember who we were talking about this, but I did say. Oh, hang on. It's not a giveaway. Shut up, commentator, you dozy twat. I did say that Rice would be a good penalty taker. He was one of my penalty takers. Very good. Very good. So strong, so confident, and that's exactly what you need. Goalkeeper Brett Guess is right as well. Josie says he's 90 seconds behind you. Love the goal. What is it with Rice? Take the free kick, take the penalty, etc. Remind me of the theme tune. Sing the theme tune. Gary says just wow. Someone was saying earlier that Rice needs a goal. He got his answer. Yeah, Sheena was saying it. I think Sheena or Gary. It was one of you two. Mark said I'd given that boy a red for that challenge. So yeah, man, 100%. It was not really last man or now, but yeah, I tell you what, Jez, I've enabled DVR, right, so you can now pause it, so you can match it up. I mean, your comments will be late, but you can match it up. In the way that Adam did when he was on with the last one. Sheena says it was Gary. Yeah, I thought it was one of you two. Because normally it's either you or Gary or Andy for that matter when he's in talking about Rice getting a goal. Great that Rice told Jesse who was taking it and stamped his authority. Yeah, well, he's captain, mate. Captain. And nice save from Fabianski there. Can you see the difference with the Louis sending off Mark and this one? I'll answer Mark. I'll let Mark answer that one because I have no idea what you guys are talking about. I watched about 10-15 minutes of the Spurs game. That's all the football I've watched all weekend. Agreed, Benny. Rice definitely had to score that. Johnson. Back to Rice now. You should have, Gary. You should have had. Should have had a bet, mate. So 11 likes. Thank you very much, guys. Much appreciated. Hopefully that'll get more people in. I doubt it, but it'd be nice to get more people in. 15 people watching. Come on, hit your subscribe button, guys. Be nice to get us. Be nice to get. We need 5 more. Just 5 more people to get us to 1,750. Can we hit that tonight? I'd be very nice. I'd be very happy. I hate to beg for subscribers, but I've been trying to get to 2,000 for 18 months. Be nice to try and get that. All we need is 255 people between now and the end of the season. Come on, let's get to 2,000 subscribers by the end of the season. Lingard's injured. Was it? No. Have a look. Yeah, so looking at the replay. Oh, it's the replay of the goal. Very, very good movement. But yeah, come on, man. It's ridiculous and then what's a penalty from Dex? What a pen. Fantastic. DSC, welcome, mate. Good to see you. VAR hasn't fucked us over this time. It was the right decision. As I say, it's the people who make the decisions. Oh, nosebleed. Ugh, makes my nose tingle just watching that. Rick says, I can see what you're saying, Mark, about the red, but I do think the ref got it right, to be honest, for the yellow. Yeah. Well, he's not last man. So you can't give him a red. Says, yeah. Gina says, yeah, Lingard's down again. Are we going to see that? Yeah, it's the way he's fallen down, unfortunately. I want Bowen and Ben Rama to get one next. Well, Ben Rama's on the bench, mate, so good luck with that. Ben says, surprised. He has to look at it, Ben. He has to look at it. So, extra time. What we getting? 3 minutes. Come on. What are you doing? Why aren't you doing it? Come on. It's on there. Set up. 3 minutes of extra time. Why aren't you doing it? Come on. 3 minutes. We all know it's 3 minutes, but the clock's not working. As it always is. Come on. Additional time. Click. Anyway. Mark, you can't say that. You can't say it's just a red card because I don't like either side. It says, what do we think with Bowen up top? He's not up top. Lingard's up top. He's a false number 9. TC says the foul gave the penalty that should have been a red in my opinion. But he can't he can't send him off because he's not last man. He's not last man. It's close, but it's not last man. He says Arsenal is a swear word in her house. Understandable. So actually, guys, as it stands at the minute, you might actually, for the first time since I introduced it, you might actually hear some different music at half time. Mark says, Sheeny can add Tottenham and Chelsea to that list of naughty words. Just a swear word in her house. Are we genuinely going to get different music? Are we going to be up? Sheena says already on the list. Love it. Have it. So Lingard, do you know what? I should have worn this on Tuesday night. I should have worn it Tuesday night for the FA Cup commentary. Anyway, you wouldn't have known because it was just for the Patrons anyway. Lingard taking the corner. Ball in and ball out. Even though I don't agree with strikers, so-called, taking corners. I never have done. Diop. We've got 15 seconds left of normal time. JP Maldenhammer, welcome. What do you think of Eric Shun? I have no idea. Never heard of him. Mark says, my missus supports Chelsea. I pretend to like them. There we go. Half time. So, interesting. Interesting to say the least of the first half. But David, RC, welcome. Come on, you Irons. So, yeah, interesting first half. Good penalty from Dex. Technically we should have had 2 in that. Jeremy, I know what he was trying to do. That's why I said it in the way I did. Eric Shun, because that's what you put. Yeah, you got. I don't fall for things as easily as Nicky does. I don't. Come on, I got a bit more brain than that. But Gary says, would you change Benrahma for Lanzini? Would you change it? I can see why he's saying for that. Yeah. Ben says, bit boring, but we are winning. Exactly, and that brings us quite nicely on to half time. See you in a little bit. Right, guys, the music's gone back over to on loop for some random reason, so I thought I'd come back in. Guys, it's been great to watch you all having conversations and everything. It's brilliant. This is exactly what the channel's all about. You guys interacting with each other. Sheena, your son is a legend. That you can play this back to him. He's a legend. I love that. The fact that he wants to try and burn his sister's Chelsea shirt up. Just brilliant. Absolutely love it. Where are we? Tony, we will talk about the this being the last lockdown. We'll talk about that on Wednesday night, mate. We genuinely will. So yeah, we're just waiting for the second half to kick off now. Brain, you're a little bit ahead of us as usual. But yeah, it looks like genuine we're going to be back now. So Sharp's warming everybody up by the looks of things. There you go. Cool, that's it. And 14 likes. Thank you very much, guys. Mutual appreciation of always. Doesn't look like there's been much change. In fact, it doesn't look like there's any change for that matter. So we're all good to go as always. But guys, I'm glad you're enjoying the music. As I said, it's quite nice to have a different piece of music different tunes for you guys to listen to, because I've been bored of the music I put up for the draw. It really is great ball from Lingard. Try and find Johnson. And if that's not a foul ref, I don't know what is. Quite frankly, honestly, unbelievable. Sheena says he would try it and do it. Try and do it to the other footy tops if you had a chance. Where are we? Mark says it'd be funny if the camera came back on and Angus was walking off shot. Mark, all jokes aside, mate, have you listened to Led Zepp's AC/DC's album that came out was it just before Christmas? Really good. Really enjoyed it. Tony says, remember Rio as a youngster with his squeaky voice. Shame he left us, but he had bigger prospects at the time. Left for Leeds, didn't he? Left for Leeds. Couldn't say that was bigger prospects, but anyway. Lundstrom. And now it's over to the fowler, Basham. Back to Lundstrom. Back to Basham. Mark says he'll give that a blast tomorrow in work. Honestly, mate, I was really surprised how good that album is. I mean, I'm quite a big. The older I'm getting, the bigger a fan I'm becoming of AC/DC. But the latest is good. I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. It helped with working from home. Listening to the album back, literally every track back to back. It's only about half an hour, 40 minutes long, but it's very good. Really enjoyed it. A nice save from Fabianski there. Tony says the worst part of all the youngsters we sold, we never put on any buy on clauses. The money we lost. Tell me about it, man. Money we lost. Guys, have a listen to the Kickabout podcast that I did as a guest. The nice guys based in the Channel Islands. One's a Chelsea supporter, one's an Arsenal supporter. The other one that wasn't able to come on is a Bournemouth supporter. But Mateo, who or Matter, I think he likes to be referred to, who is a Chelsea supporter, and he feels that Chelsea are in massive debt to West Ham because of their iconic players, which are basically ours, isn't it? Lampard, Terry to a certain degree, Joe Cole, Sebastian, McGoldrick, Norwood. Can't see who that player is. I mean, I can see him, but I can't see his number, so I can't really identify him. Back to Norwood. Not the best of balls from Norwood, and it goes out for a goal kick. But Tony, as I say, just going back to that sell-on clause as you're talking about, nobody would have known. No one would have known. You know, we were under dodgy ownership in those days. And, you know, nobody would have known that those guys would kick on to be what they were. Brain Sample says Mendy not starting for Chelsea. All right, so let's just go quickly. Let's go quickly through the Okay, so in goal is Aaron Bazalaga, can't pronounce it. Azpilicueta, Christensen, and Rudiger in the back three. Hodgson-Odoi, Jorginho, Kovac, and Alonso in the midfield with Mount, Werner, and Tammy Abrahams up front. Not a bad shout. Not a bad shout at all. The bench is Kante, Pulisic, Zuma, Mendy, Giroud, Chilwell, Ziyech, James, and Emerson. Or James, yeah, it's James, isn't it? Yeah. Newcastle, interesting. Darlow in goal. Kraft, Lascelles, Clark, and Lewis as the back four. Wilcock, Hayden, Shelvey, Emilron, Gale, and St. Maximin. That's a strong goal. That's a strong side from Newcastle. Go on, Johnson. There you go, lad. Dubravka, Dummett, Longstaff, Carroll, Jolinton, Ritchie, Fraser, Murphy, and Longstaff on the bench, and the referee is Peter Banks. So not bad. That's quite a strong side from either. Should be quite entertaining. Paul, welcome, mate. Hope you're all right. Dirty Gooner. Danny says forgot Glenn Johnson when we got relegated. We have to stick together to get ourselves out of this. Glenn went to Chelsea. He did, and then he went on to Liverpool afterwards. It reminds me of what was his name? Spanish player that used to play for Liverpool. Their striker. I can see his name. I can see his face. I just can't remember his name. Saying that he had no intention of going anywhere. He loves Liverpool. Blah blah blah. £50 million bid comes in for Chelsea, and he goes bam straight off. Paul says, sorry I missed the first bit of the lineup. Who's in goal for Chelsea again? That's who's in goal, mate. Torres, thank you, Tony. Yeah, Torres. That interview saying he loves Liverpool, and doesn't want but he can't. He doesn't know where his future's going to lie. But he wants to stay with the club as long as he can, and then 2 days later he signs for Chelsea. It's one of the funniest ones. One of the funniest ones. It really was. So again, straight away, it's all Sheffield United. Billy Sharp. McGoldrick, what a save from Fabianski there. Great save. Exactly, Tony. Wakey. Great save. Unbelievable. I'm telling you, man. I said to Luke, the Three Hammers, he's a liability. He's a fantastic player. Great. It's a great chance. Great chance. Johnson, I think Johnson's spacing could have been a little bit better there. I mean, it takes a rebound. It takes a rebound off the back of him, just as we're seeing it. So reaction save to say the least. But Dave, you're absolutely right, mate. That was close, but we missed the corner for Sheffield United on the break. And Lingard, go on, son, go on, chase the ball down. There we go. They're looking dangerous, love, because we've just gone quiet for a little bit. Come on, guys, 5 more people to subscribe to get that count. Where are we? Get the counter down here to 1745. 5 more people. Not difficult. There's 12 people watching, and I know the majority of the guys that are chatting in there, but I know there's enough people to get to 1750 tonight. So let's do it. Let's smash it. Come on, guys. Ball goes out for a goal kick. I'm just going to show the replay again by the looks of things. Yep, as always. It's a great save, as I say, because it takes a rebound, just the slightest of touches off his back there. Mark, it doesn't matter. I know there's that Paul, for example, is an Arsenal supporter. Ethan was in at half time. He's a Spurs supporter. You've got no mates at all. Shut up, Ginge. I know you're disabled, son, but come on. It'd be nice to get to 1750. It'd be great. Kieran says we've gone into passive mode. Wattying. What's wattying? Kieran, right? I was having a conversation with an Aussie mate of mine earlier today. Please explain to me how Durex in Australia is sellotape? Please explain. Please explain to it. Tony says, Mark no mates, his brother's Billy. Go on, Johnson. Go on, son. Lingard. Yes. Good run. Good run. Ah. Lets it down. Lets it down. Yeah, agreed, Mark. What's Brain says he's a spud as well. He's little concerned about the West Ham Spurs match. Must be one of the few supporters that are, fellas, to be fair. You'll find out what my feelings are in the preview when I shoot that in the next couple of days. But Mark, it was a great ball up to Lingard because he knew he would get it. He knew he'd get it. Just unfortunately, that not the best of. Tony, behave yourself, son. But it is legitimately interesting how the differences between the differences between the English and Aussie language. It's hysterical. It really is funny. Like for example, thongs are flip flops over here. You know, Durex are condoms in the UK, but Durex over there is the brand of sellotape apparently, which is or just taken in general. Mark says Johnson, are utility player? Well, yes and no. I mean, he's a right back, but he's not going to get into Soufal's position. It's a good idea to have a back three. You know, I said personally, I think a back four should be fine, but you know, so far we're doing all right. We're doing all right with the back three. Still don't think a back three works for us, but it has so far. But there are shaky moments of it. Go on, Creswell. To Lanzini. I'm sorry, to Lingard, I should say. So I thought it was Lanzini. He's in the Lanzini's position. And over to Bowen. Diop looks huge in comparison to everyone else. It looks huge. Creswell. Johnny says, have you seen the name of certain foods in other countries? Yes, I have, mate. It's worrying. Some right funny ones listed. Yeah. But Bowen with a good attempt, but easily blocked and goes for a corner. Should be a corner, yeah. Yeah, some funny things. Some funny things. Very, very funny things between the countries. That's what I'm saying. It's the same with the American conversations as well. It's. But yeah, some entertaining things. But yes, absolutely great move. Well played from West Ham. Agreed, Mark. Thing is, Moyes has gone like just hit him hard. We're 1-0 up. We should be 2-0 to be fair. So Creswell to eventually take the corner. Come on, Creswell. Come on. That's it. Easy pack. Oh! Yes, Diop! I did say it should be 2, didn't I? Hey? What a ball. What a ball. Absolutely fantastic. There's no way back now. There's no way back for Sheffield United. I generally don't think. I mean, he did get his noggin. Oh, just perfect angle. Really good. Great ball in. Technically an assist from Bowen because it doesn't come off the back of him. But what a ball. What a ball. Mark says, told you I'd pick him over Balbuena. You say that now. But it's yeah, guys. 14 games to go. 14 games to go. The bubbles are out. 100%, mate. Jez says, really pleased with Diop because his season was ruined by COVID, not failing him to not him failing to play well right at the start. Agreed. Kieran, you're going to regret saying that, mate. I'm not reading it out. You're going to regret saying that. We're looking very good at the back. Very, very good. Brain, we've got a long time before we go that with that, mate. But Tony says Leeds and Sheffield very similar. Both can play, but defending and final third they are massively lacking. Fulham in a similar vein. Spot on, mate. Absolutely spot on. And Mark, yeah, great, great call from Lingard. Knew he'd lost control of the ball, and therefore he puts it. He does aim for another corner. Very, very good. So what we're going to do? We have it looks like Creswell's going to take it again. Jez, you're absolutely right. Got his left peg working again. Not really sure why. Alright, so maybe Lingard and Creswell were talking about how to take that corner. Lingard looks short, man. He looks really short. Ball in from Cres. Cleared out. Lanzini. Soufal. Oh, no. Yeah, Soufal. Sheena says, now Lingard needs to score. He's playing well tonight. He is. Ben says, hopefully that will settle the team down. I don't want to tempt fate here, Ben. I know what you're saying, mate, but at the same time, I think we can get another out of this. I genuinely think we can get another because the defence is looking shocking. They are looking slightly unstable now. They really are looking unstable. Tony says, just going to the shops, buying some pocket tissues, suffering from foreplay-itis. Well, not to be pedantic here, Tony, but fourth place-itis means you're allergic to it. So we're not allergic. So, yeah, I know what you mean. Jonathan Dagg, hello, mate. Good to see you. Just wanted to say, have a good rest of the season, West Ham fans. John, thanks very much. Who do you support? Let us know. Be interesting. Mark says Rice's work rate is phenomenal. Agreed. Ben says Kepa in goal for Chelsea. I know, but that's what his name is. Arizona. Blah, 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 blah. Newcastle. Away, man. Away the tune. It's with McGoldrick. And very, very good. I think that's a corner from off Soucek by the looks of it. But no, the Toon I've got a lot of respect for. A lot of respect. As a club I love. I do genuinely love them. Some very, very entertaining players over the years, and you've got a good squad up there. You've got a good squad. So, but just for you, John, Mr. Dag, away the Toon. Away the Toon, man. Away the Toon. Ben, I can't bloody say it either. You can say it, but you can't spell it, and I can spell it, but I can't say it. So we go there. Karma. Ball in from the corner from. Come on, clear it. It's a goal kick, surely. Yeah, it's a goal kick. Soufal's injured. Jonathan Zag says, hi lad, do you think the Toon is going to win tonight? To be honest with you, mate, I can't see it. That is actually a corner to. Yeah, it is a corner, to be fair, unfortunately. Oh, Paul. Alright, so Lanzini's off, and Noble's come on. But John, to be honest with you, mate, no. I can't see a win tonight. It's a strong side from Chelsea. It's a strong side from the Magpies as well, mate. No, I can't see it. The draw possibly, but Tuchel's put the details out. He's put a very, very strong side out. My name is John. My dad was called West, so my dad was a Mackham. I've been to St James's Park a couple of times actually. No, just once. The Boxing Day fixture when you played Man City at home, and yeah, it wasn't entertaining. Simon, welcome. Hello, mate. Premier Hotspur TV. This is the guy that's invited me on for his preview. Hi, mate. Your boys are playing awesome this season. I'm dreading coming to your place Saturday, mate. We'll see. We'll talk about that on when you're doing it on Saturday, mate. Let us know what time you want us to want to do it. Joe Serious, welcome. Why the hell is Noble going on? So annoying to see that he's getting ahead of decent players. Uh, Joe, do you understand West Ham in any shape or form? He's one of the best players we've had come through in a long, long time. He's there to shore up the midfield. 2-0 up. Sheffield United aren't really looking like they're going to score that much. Don't start on Noble. Seriously, mate. Don't start. Benrahma, understandable, but Lanzini's not been playing all that well. All right, nice one, John. How long have you been there for, mate? Because I was sitting in the home end with it was 2010, the Boxing Day 2010 fixture, Newcastle Man City, and you guys were like, what was it, 4-0 down? Was it 3 or 4-0 down towards midway through the second half, and my sister's fella at the time said, "Let's go to the pub," so we did. Saturday 7:30. I should be able to make that, mate. Yeah, yeah. Continue. We'll have the conversation on Twitter, mate. But yeah, I'm up for that. 7:30 should be alright. I mean, let's face it, we're not going anywhere at the moment, are we? So yeah, should be alright for that fella. Tony Blackwell says Lingard is having a decent game tonight. He is. Yeah, he's not 100%, but he hasn't played for 18 months. John says he's been at the St James's Park since 2004 season. Sweet. Long time, mate. Long time. 16, 17 years, mate. Long time to work. And again, great run from Lingard. Absolutely, mate. But yeah, I miss Newcastle. I generally do. It's a great city. It was a great night out. Me and her fella at the time. We had quite a few beers afterwards. Run, Lingard, run, Lingard, run, run, run. Otherwise, Moyes is gonna put his foot in your bum. Right, so Lingard from the great pass from Rice. Noble, Creswell. Check from Johnson by the looks of things. Nice run from Bowen. Nice run. Brain says West Ham should be looking at getting more goals and not sitting back for the goal difference. Mate, we've got a decent goal difference as it stands at the minute, mate. I know why you're saying that, but I don't agree with you. Because our goal difference is massively healthy. Massively healthy. We're +7 at the moment with 42 points. John says his finance, his fiance is a season ticket holder. Go for it. Good lad. You're in there, mate. In more ways than one. A fair play to you. I wish the pair of you all the best. I generally do. McGoldrick and a great save from Fabianski, albeit not the best, but it was a good save after all. Yeah, could have done better with that save. If I'm honest, he could have done better with that. But McGoldrick could have done better with that as well, for that matter. Simon says, "What a loan signing for you guys, and fair play to you for playing some great stuff. And you think you can make the top 6, mate? It's achievable. It's achievable. I say we're 24 games in, right? So we've got 14 games left to go, and it could happen. It could happen. I don't think it will. I'll be happy with 8th, 9th, 10th, but as I said to the Kickabout podcast guys, if we finish 9th this season, I want us to try and look and finish 8th. But the mathematical possibility of us getting into the top 6 isn't assured. right? Because you've got at least 12 trying to get into the 12 clubs trying to get into the 12 in top six in various different guises, right? Because Chelsea are going to still try and do it. Everton is still going to try and do it. Villa are going to still try and do it. Arsenal and Spurs are still going to try and do it. Wolves are going to try and do it. Leeds are going to try and do it if they can. Maybe Southampton. So 13 sides trying to secure a top six. It's a mathematical impossibility. Stay safe to you, John, as well. Tony says, no, we're going to feature in games leading up to the end of the season, ready to join the coaching staff next season. Do you know what? I agree with what Gio said a week or so ago. I would be heartbroken if Noble retires this season and we can't give him a send-off. I know before anybody says it. Lingard? Ooh, good save. Yeah, Noble. Right, I know we've given him his we've given him his testimonial and everything, but just it's heartbreaking to think that Noble could retire with nobody to wave him off at the end of the season. No pun intended, or no naughtiness intended in that with the waving him off, but we'll see what happens in the next couple of months. John, you can follow the channel by subscribing. As simple as that. There's social media links as well. There's YouTube, Facebook, etc., etc., etc. My uncle used to play for West Ham. Devs, your uncle was Alan Devonshire. Nice one, mate. So subscribe to the channel. And so we need 5 more subscribers to get to 1,750. So it'd be very, very nice to try and get that going at the minute. So Creswell looks like he's going to take the free kick. And Devs, you're absolutely right, Mark. Devs was a massive... Yep. Creswell in. Ball in. Ball loose. Yeah. Tony says he agrees with what I'm saying about Noble. We need to send off game for the service and loyalty he's given the club. If not this season, hopefully in pre-season. It'd be a disgrace if they don't. Agreed. But at the same point, Winston Reid. You know, the Winston Reid process. Lanzini. Not Lanzini. What I'm talking about. Soufal, I should say. John says he's already subscribed. Thank you very much, mate. But if you want to follow on the channels on Twitter, Instagram, etc., etc., all the descriptions in the bottom below. All the links are in the description as well. So I've set up a podcast channel for us as well. I just need to try and sort a few things out for that. But yeah, follow us anywhere you can, mate. Oh, that was close. Soufal going for goal. Then I'd love to see Soufal score by the end of the season. Because what a season he's having. What a season. Brain Something says, I went to Upton Park once West Ham Spurs, never again. It's a unique experience. I'll say that. It certainly is a unique experience. Ian says, Noble is a legend and will be having a few mouths of tears. And why did have leave from us? And yeah. You on the wines again, Sheena? Yeah? Tony said Soufal could have put the game away then. The game's done as it is, mate, but I know what you mean. Free kick to Sheffield United. Simon says, just subscribe, mate. Thank you very much. And yeah, don't see him much when living up north. And he did a good job at Maidenhead. Well, he did. Yeah. Top man. Didn't he? Yeah, all right. All right, Sheena. Bad workman always blames their tools. John, unfortunately, she is still at West Ham, sadly, mate. Yeah, there's a lot of people that can't stand her. And I'm glad from a a neutral's point of view, you can't stand her either. I do know you. I know you well enough, Tony. You've been around for the good last few months, and thank you for your patronage. Much appreciated. But yeah, we do like to have that safety cushion. But 2-0 with 15 minutes to go, mate. You know, this is the old. This is the good old West Ham. It's not the shitty old West Ham that we've known for the last 15, 20 years. This is a good West Ham. This is an entertaining West Ham. But yeah, bit of flirting going on between the two commentators, just as Diop gets a foul given to him. There's a free kick given to him, I should say. You're absolutely right, John. She is, mate. 100%. And that's putting it lightly. That's really putting it lightly. Genuinely, that's putting it lightly. Your comment will come up in a second because I had to approve it. There we go. I mean, I don't know why these messages are being held for review, because I say this content isn't for kids, so you guys should be able to put whatever you want in the chat without me having to review it. But wait, guys. Right, so Dawson, nice header from Dawson, really nice header from him. Yeah, guys, we are 15 minutes away. We are 15 minutes away from fourth in the table with 14 games to go. Wah! Tony says, told you never liked Pellegrini's style, but can't renew for a season ticket because Moyes has them playing the way the fans like. Well, personally, I do think the difference between Moyes and Pellegrini has been the fact that Moyes trains people harder than Pellegrini does. You know, when Moyes came in with the first stint after Village, he had them. Moyes had them on triple training sessions. After Pellegrini left, Moyes came in and had them on double training sessions, trying to get them fit as possible. You know, and it's just it's weird. But I know what you mean, mate. John says, "Hey John, got to go now. I'm watching the Toon game. Hope to see you again soon, and thank you for letting me come on your channel, mate. It's the live chat. You're welcome. Anybody's what neutrals are totally welcome. 100%. Sheffield, any supporter of the team we're playing is always welcome on this channel. I don't. This is a West Ham channel, but just because it's a West Ham channel doesn't mean we can't interact with other football supporters. So John, go and enjoy it. You've got a little while to go yet, mate, but you know you can certainly stick around for the next 12-15 minutes. That's for sure. Mark says, if we qualify for the Champions League, do you think? Do you think Sullivan will buy a striker? He's going to have to, mate. We've got no striker. Tony says, plus JP is more active on the sideline. You had to look twice to see if his Pellegrini was still alive. Agreed. Tony says, hope the game goes your way, John. It'd be nice for you guys to beat Chelsea. It's always entertaining to watch that. Simon asks, do you guys miss Upton Park? 100%, man. I'm fourth generation. Every single generation of my family prior to the move to London Stadium was in the same ground. You know, my uncles were there, my granddad was there, my great granddad when they moved from where Canning Town Tube Station now is to the bowling. You know, it's just, you know, that's the, you know, we do. I miss it. We all miss it. We've got so many memories there. I've got memories. My family's got memories. Everybody in this chat has got memories. No Maccas on here, please, mate. Technically, I'm half. As I say, my dad was from Sunderland, so I'm half Mackham. So technically, I'm half Mackham. but that, John. On Wednesday night, most Wednesdays we have a live chat where we talk about things of the week. There's not a lot to talk about at the moment. If things change in the next couple of days, then we'll definitely have a live chat. But there's not much been going on really. Just the same old rhetoric. Gina says me and my son cried his eyes out on our game here. Not really sure. I'm guessing you're talking about the last game of the season, which I didn't want to miss in any shape or form. There we go. Sheffield United first on target. Tony says, of course we all missed at Upton Park, but we have to progress. I have to say it's because of Levy that we rent the London Stadium than own it, where we was going to renovate it into football stadium. Yep. Spurs want to do the same thing, Tone. They want to do the same thing, and it was that dickhead from Leighton Orient that stopped us from doing it rather than Levy. But you're right. Mark says, I miss meeting up with Wiggy for a pint more than the ground. Mark, which Wiggy are you talking about? Are you talking about Stoke Wiggy or a different Wiggy? Because there's a Stoke contingent and there's a mate of mine called Wiggy. Brain Sample says, I was born in Edmonton North 18. Very close from Lingard there. Very, very close. See, get to see a nice replay. So nice ball in. Yeah, this should have taken that half a second quicker. David Wigram. Okay, yeah, totally different Wiggy. Totally different Wiggy. Yeah, enjoy yourself, John, and I hope everything goes right for you tonight. I genuinely do. It'd be nice. It'd be nice if if you guys get a result over Chelsea, which means we stay fourth until the weekend. But you never know. You never know. But I'll be praying for your son. Uh, come on, Tony. Come on. There we go. Tony says Levy was trying to wind up Haringey. Can't counsel the twat at Orient has left them. Couldn't give a monkeys once we had gone. Yeah, agreed. But that was the thing. He between Levy and the owner. Here we go. So Ben Rama coming on and Lingard coming off, which is a bit of a shocker. But we've got a number 9 up front now. Yeah, Kieran, he is a nice guy. Does seem a good guy. Simon asks, do you think that not having fans in the grounds is having an effect on games? And I'm glad we didn't move to your stadium, mate. Well, I don't think it. Simon, I genuinely don't think it has. I don't. But But at the same point, the results are the results are. So you can't really say. But I don't think it has. I really don't think it's made any difference. I really don't. Joe says, awesome performance from Lingard. It has been relatively impressive. Yeah, I'll give you that. Let's hope Ben Rama can break his duck today. Be nice. Tony says, Kieran, we have a different bunch on this channel. Always nice to have opposition supporters to enjoy the streams. Yeah, it is. That's the whole point of this channel. This is the fact that it's a TV channel. It's for everybody to come in and talk. And Kieran says, Bananarama, Bananarama to get the third. Bananarama. But yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I always engage with everybody. As long as you show anyone respect, you have conversations. And John Stag's top lad by all accounts. Joe as well. I don't know where Joe Sirius's allegiances lie, shall we say? But you guys are good. That's why I enjoy doing these watch alongs. And have done for the last 2.5 seasons. It's because you guys make this channel. You genuinely make this channel. So yeah, we're in for a long extra time by the looks of things. That's a real shame. That's a real shame that guy's been taken off on a stretcher. You never want to see that under any circumstances. You never want to see that. I hope he's all right. Tell you what though, that blonde's got quite a nice for her figure. She's got quite a nice ass. I'll say I'll say that. So, Mark, watch yourself. I genuinely hope he's all right. Jaggy out coming on for Egan. But I hope he's okay. I hope he's good. I mean, obviously it's not good sight. I mean, it's precautionary at the same time, but Mark, watch it. You'll have Sheena on your back, son. The Rice, still Rice, Noble, Rice, Ben Rama. Nice movement. Nice movement. Go on there, Sufel. So check. Oi, watch yourself, son. No, you're joking. Honestly, I'm telling you, man. For her figure, she's got a nice ass. Fair play to you, Shane. Simon, are you talking about that commemoration night of when we were paying tribute to Bobby Moore? Because it was that week that he passed away, and Bell came on and scored that screamer with like 2 minutes to go. I think that's when you're. I think that's the game you're talking about, isn't it? Lundstrom being booked. Mm. Johnson, oh, not the best. Not the best. Yeah, I thought you might be saying that. Yeah, that was a painful night because we were all over you for the majority of that night, and then that was painful. Mark says, Wee Johnson has had a good game. He looks so confident on the ball. He's a great player. He's a really, really good player. I've rated him for a good few seasons. It was great last season, and he's been good so far this season. That's the Creswell. So thank you to the two guys that have subscribed tonight. Much appreciated. Well, three guys, actually, technically. But two guys since we went live. Thank you very much for your subscription. Always good to have new people on board, of course. Thank you very much for your help. And as I say, it'd be nice to try and get. We've got 4 more people with 5 minutes to go, guys. I reckon, because I reckon at least 3 to 4 minutes of extra time, at least. But I mean, you say with that Egan injury, that was good. That was a good 2 or 3 minutes. A good 2 or 3 minutes. But I did say to Luke that it's going to be a good game, and it's going to be a fun game, and it has been to a degree. It has been. I mean, all right, granted that Sheffield United have had the majority of the possession for them. Let's see what the stats are so for it. Actually, let's have a look. Where are we? Match stats. Match stats. Yeah, 54% possession. So I said, but at the same point, it's been a fun game. I've not been worried at all. Reckons 5 minutes. We'll wait. We'll see in 90 seconds, mate. But be interesting to see how it goes with it. It really, really will. No, it's been good. It's been I've not been worried at all. As much as Sheffield United have had the majority of the possession. they've not really done much with it. They really genuinely haven't. And it'd be nice to try. It'd be nice to try and get it free because it'd be nice to have a +8 goal difference, of course. But doing all right. We're playing well. I mean, we're odds on to get 6 points against Sheffield United. Nobody would have called that at the start of the season when the fixtures went out, that we get 6 points off Sheffield United. I don't care what anyone says. We genuinely wouldn't have said no. That's happening. You know, genuinely wouldn't have done. Someone says no problem. Anytime like help in any channel really. Trying to grab some dimmer out and leave you a message on Twitter, mate. Yep. Keep up the good content. Thank you very much, mate. They are. Are yeah. Added time's not working on this clock again. It's not working, sadly. But yeah, I'm clicking away like crazy. But 6 minutes. You're absolutely right, brain. You know, I mean, but at the same point, this is Monday night. We're not playing till Sunday. McGoldrick with not the best of attempts. You know, but as I say, they've had more possession than us. They've done more movement with up than we've been able to do. But we've taken our chances. We've generally taken our chances, and it's nice to get a goal from open play. Well, relatively open play. You know, that's the thing. That's what I love about this. That's what I love about football in general. It's just how unpredictable it is. It really, really is good. You know, it's what we love and hate about football at the same time. Goal kick. Tony says, "Do you think Moyes is a good poker player? Doesn't like giving much away with his expressions when it's game on." Yeah, agreed. John's back. Hello, mate. Sunday's game is going to be fun. It is going to be fun. So Johnson off from Frederickson. Johnson's had a good game. Very, very good game. And you say you'd never think this was his second season with us. You genuinely wouldn't. You genuinely wouldn't. Yeah, the clock's 3 minutes ahead. Sorry, 3 seconds ahead of the game. Just as McGoldrick is running down the left hand side. I don't know what this got where this commentator's coming from. Saying a couple of minutes is fucking 4 minutes. You dozy twonk. You dozy, I'll get. Rick sent me a message earlier saying about, I can see your point on the first penalty there. There is nothing in the law, but from what I can see, for second phase. Sorry, mate, but second phase is second phase. John says, I think that Souček player West Ham. I like that Souček player West Ham. He's massively underrated, mate. I'm telling you, he's a really, really good buy. Really, really good buy from for the Premier League. Genuinely is. Anyway, so Ben Rama in the box now. Ball in. Ah, oh, that would have been handball anyway, but Souček was going for it by the looks of it. Souček, yeah, Souček. That would have been That would have been a fantastic goal from him. Mark says he wants Benny to score. We all do, mate. To be fair, we do. He's a good player. Ben Rama over. Oh, wait, no, what's so far? What was the honestly? What was the point in that? Brain says, see you on the West Ham Spurs watch long. Thank you, Brain. Coming up to your bedtime by the looks of it. John says, bye for now, mate. match starting soon. Yeah, it will be in a couple of minutes, mate. So enjoy it. I might actually watch it. To be fair, might actually watch it. I don't know yet. Be entertaining, to say at least. McGoldrick, nice clearance. Very nice clearance. Tsunami. But yeah, seriously, John, I hope you guys get something over Chelsea. It'd be really good. If you guys get a draw against Chelsea, very happy days from the West Ham perspective. Go on, Bowen. Go on, keep control. Ah. So just over a minute left. It's a block. Nothing to concern about. Nothing concerned about at all. Dawson. Sufal. Nobles back to Sufal. Go on, son. Go on, my son. That's a good run. That's a really, really good run from him. Keep the ball. That's it. Slow check. Rice asking for the ball. Fredericks. Creswell. Benrahma. Fredericks. Could have shot then. Too low. Hey! 3-0! Game over. Where are we? 96. 96 minutes. Honestly, that is mental. That is no word of a lie. That is fucking mental. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That's it. Game over. There we go, guys. 3 goals tonight. 3 goals. 4th in the table. Clean sheet. Defenders on the score sheet. Mark totally smashed it. Sheena, absolutely happy hammer. Yep, that's it. Well done, West Ham. Clean sheet, Tony. Yep. Just incredible. Absolutely incredible. 4th in the table with Spurs to come. It's been good. It's been really, really, really good, guys. And thank you to everybody that's watched. Genuinely, the majority of you stayed throughout the entire conversation. Thank you very, very much for your support. It always means an absolutely hell of a lot. Paul says, well, that was all pretty routine, wasn't it, JP? Who needs a striker anyway? Thanks for the stream. God bless, mate. Thank you. You take care as well, mate. Chris says, Tony says, got a feel for Chris Wilder. He's a decent manager. He is. He's a very, very good manager. Heaviest defeat for Sheffield United. I'll take that Jazz any day whatsoever. Mark says 3 players have stood out for him: Lingard, Johnson, and Fabianski. There's. I know I was going to ask you guys about man of the match, but there's no point because it is very, very, very difficult. But guys, this is fantastic. Kieran, have a fantastic Tuesday. Enjoy yourself. Much better in the second half, Ben. You're absolutely right. Sheena says, "Bring on Tottenham." Absolutely, completely. And I just wish we were there. I really, really do wish we were there, but we're not. 4th in the table, plus 9 goal difference. Thank you, Tony. I'm glad you enjoyed it tonight. Really, really good. I've enjoyed it as well. It's been nice to interact with people that aren't West Ham supporters as well. Once again, you guys make it what it is. So in the meantime, like this video if you haven't already done. We've got quite a good few likes. We've got 18 likes on this, which is the highest it's ever had for a long, long time. So thank you very much for your support, guys. Absolutely love every single one of you. Kieran says absolutely right. No need for the guitar whatsoever. Sheffield United are pretty much relegated now. It's a real shame. But that's what the Premier League is, unfortunately. But in the meantime, guys, look after yourselves. We'll have the There's the weekly live chat from 7 p.m. tomorrow. On Wednesday night. We'll have the Fantasy League roundup for the channel on Thursday because there's still a couple of games still to be played during this week. And then obviously the preview for the Spurs game is going to be coming out. And then we'll obviously have the live watch along on Sunday afternoon or evening, whenever the time is. But anyway, guys, enjoy yourselves. Look after. Take care. Enjoy your week. Hope to see you on Wednesday. Whenever I see you next, take care. All the best.